of percentages are there when Google is crawling your website or indexing your website? Because Google, whenever they're crawling stats, it's more important that you have to read from the GSC and indexing point of view also.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Digital Gyaan Sangam podcast, which means gathering of digital knowledge. Today, we are honored to have Chandresh Mahana, SEO lead at DDB Mudra Bangalore, as our special guest in the very first episode of this podcast. Chandresh is a seasoned SEO professional with over 6 years of experience in digital marketing. He is passionate about helping business improve their online business visibility and organic traffic. Today, Chandresh will be talking to us about how Google search works. He will explain about the different stage of Google search, how Google ranks website and how business can improve their chances of ranking higher in search results. So just stay tuned and let's begin with the conversation. Hello Chandresh, how are you?
Hi, Swapnil. I'm good. How are you?
Yes, I'm good, and thank you for uh, joining the podcast. And yeah, yeah, and we meet after a long time, after around 1 year, right?
Yeah, it's almost. It's going to be 1 year. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's so for our listeners, like before starting our uh, topic, like how Google search works, which is your area of expertise. So let's first introduce yourself in your own words, if you don't mind.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. First of all, I would like to thanks. Basically, you invite me to your channel. Okay, thank you for that. It's
Yeah.
pleasure that basically after a year again means it's like another a journey where again we are start with some new podcast. Okay, with
Correct.
some new channel, which is like brilliant, and the
Right.
effort you have been doing from your YouTube channel also. It's the
Right.
real, yeah. And yeah, so for me it's like almost like 6+ years of experience in SEO, and currently I'm a SEO lead in DDP Mudra, and
Okay.
like from past years, it's just a short period of time how we have started like from the executive level. Then I learned many things, and now I'm leading a team, and it's
Great.
for me it's yeah, and yeah, we have like 4 or 5 enterprise client. Okay, e-commerce side, which is more important. Yeah, for the like almost like I can say two e-commerce site, which is currently I'm handling under me, and there is some enterprise client like automobile sector are there. Okay, with hospitality also. Okay, so that is
Okay.
what we currently. Yeah, and yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's great to know. I just want to add some questions for you, uh, and
Definitely.
like might be like the questions like all the listeners should also ask you. Okay, if we were live. So, how has the Google search algorithm evolved over the years, and what are some key milestones now for the Google search? And
Correct. Road. Yes.
the second question is like, how does Google handle privacy and security concern in the context of search?
Okay. Great. Great. So yeah. So the first thing is that can you please repeat again the first one? What
Yeah.
basically
The
your
first
audience?
question is like, how has Google search algorithm evolved over the years, and what are some key
Correct.
milestones
Correct.
till now?
So yeah, we know like when you can way back like almost like a 20 years ago, you can see the Google search is based on your particular keyword. Okay, just one, I can say single kind of keyword. Okay, it's not even any kind of exit or match or something else like a long tail keyword. Nothing was there earlier. Okay, just a simple keyword means whatever the search query you can say. Okay, and now you can see the Google level based on the content level. It's more about the topic search. It's
Topic.
more about the end.
Correct.
It's more about entity. It's more way about like whenever the users are speaking more about their day to day activity. What is I means more about the informative search. Like so that is what.
Yeah.
So it's more way to the topic searches where Google thinks it's more relevant when the users are searching. And usually also you can see wherever like any informative searches are there, they are ranking in the top level of the Google search, right?
Yes.
And that is what. So you even we know it's from the think about that from the penguin, panda to the mobile index. Then it's like a BRT, and now we are somewhere in the Google Core and the content helpful update, right? So this is where exactly we are currently now, and yeah, it's challenging, but still because anyway, it's Google only giving us the opportunity to move ahead with some new technology, right?
Correct.
And yeah, so it's more about the search. Yeah, so I hope I have answered basically based on your queries, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. Yeah, as like you have told the correct, like that like over the years, Google search is evolving, right? And Google
Sure.
is like launching many algorithms, and based on that, all the SE experts and all the like industry experts are working based on their guidelines. So
Yeah,
like and we are like we need to keep learning all the things, right,
correct.
over the
Correct.
years.
Even though if you can see now, because I did not talk about the SG search generative experience, but
Yeah.
definitely it's lab server, and then might probably by 2024 Feb, not Feb
Right.
in the March, we'll get
Correct.
to know when it comes to the live site and the live server. Okay, and
Yeah.
I think might be 2024. It will be a kind of challenging for everyone, like because you know that how the SG is working currently in the lab server also. Okay,
Correct.
and for the mobile devices is like something different. Okay, so
Correct.
yeah, kind of an opportunity for everyone to means even
Explore.
means basically to explore the things and then to work with the new technology. Okay, and
Yeah.
definitely yeah, it's good, right? For the everyone, like they can learn and they can then explore and they can upgrade their skills based on that. That is what
Absolutely.
basically it's. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And like the one more question, like over your past experience or overall experience, your professional experience, like what are the biggest challenges you face for like from the Google search today?
See, I can tell you the point of view from the client side and the point of view from our side. Okay, which is the like from my experience, the search is something like most of the people think okay, the it's very easy that whenever anything we are searching, they are getting on the internet. Everything is possibilities are there. Even though lots of things are there on the internet, lots of content are there. So, but the thing is that the motto of every industry or every businessman or even though you can say like every the people those who are working in the SEO means industry also that mean to say that whenever we are getting any kind of website, right, to work on the any kind of website or any kind of industry. Okay, so client may ask you like they want to reach the traffic from 1 lakhs to 2 lakhs or 2 lakhs to 3 lakhs, maybe in the terms of millions also. Okay, but the thing is that basically nobody's means most of the people I have seen, they have not checked the scope of the website first, which is
Correct.
more important. The
Yeah.
scope of the website can tell you where exactly you are, and if you want to increase, then what are the things you have to do. That is more
correct,
important, because search is something what exactly you are getting based on your queries, the search query, and based on the whatever content is possibilities are there on your website. Okay,
right,
but the thing,
right,
if you want to explore, means if you want to increase everything on the, definitely based on your KPI and all, definitely you want to increase somewhere, right? So the
yeah,
scope is more important, that you have to understand your scope with the website scope, where exactly you are standing currently, and basis of that, what is your goal, and based on that, then how you can improve on that. What are the segment, and what are the components you are going to add on it, so that it will make you through the journey where you can reach your goal. That is the basic,
correct,
means what I understood from my experience. Like, if like a client can come and ask anything on that, because most of the client, means it's like, they knew about that, but still they are hungry to reach to the goal because of the competitors, right?
right,
So might be this, yeah, might be based on the competitors, might be sometime based on their business level. Okay, so but
correct,
definitely, like whenever we are talking about the search, it's all based on the your website, like basically your website scope. Okay, how your website has built, basically your navigation site, right? It's all based on that, because the thing is that first come first, whatever the users first, they will visit to your website, basically that will be the most impactful things, where uh, you'll get to know that if your the buyers, or you can say like your users, whatever the journey they are making from the top to bottom, that if you can measure it, basically that will be the great, like you can get to know what means how you can improve on that, and how basically you can work on it through your with the client also, basically with your technology team, with the developer. And right, nowadays, like from the SEO point of view, somewhere like 80% we need a requirement from the developer side also, right? Development side, means I can say like technical SEO, and it's more about like something like 70 to 80%, I can say, and very less from the, like you can say like content you can build, but somehow technical SEO is more about that, right?
correct.
And that, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, great to know. Yeah, as you have told the correct things, and yeah, and almost our listeners will have a clear understanding of how to make the most of the Google search, whether it's for personal or professional. And but the one thing is there, what is the process of a Google search? Like what, from uh, from the start to the bottom. Like for example, if the person is a new to Google or new to SEO or digital marketing, and he wants to understand that how Google search works, like then what are like the three main topics, or any topics that he can know, right?
that is basic only, just because see, whenever you're working for any kind of, like you can take any web page, any website. Okay, first you need to understand whether my web page is indexed. First
Right,
thing, crawling is happening or not. The second thing, okay, how exactly you are, like any kind of experience you are getting from the Google, like any kind of errors they are throwing or something,
right.
your manual action, you means you want to pick something on that, like how basically it's performing
Schema.
the web page. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
So I'm not going to any technical or something, but there are like only just 2 3 points, like indexing, crawling, which is more important, because
more important.
see,
Yeah,
if your page is not indexing and non-crawling, means you won't get anything in the SERP, right?
correct.
If you search also, you won't get anything. But yeah, maybe. But there is one thing is there. What I understood from my experience is, right, if your page or if your website is more popular, you
Right,
don't need to worry about your indexing and crawling. Definitely, it will be. They will
correct.
do from their side. Yeah, that is there. But if it's a new business side, or something like we can say middle level of businesses website, then definitely we have to work on for the indexing and crawling, because see, there are some certain of percentage are there when Google is crawling your website or indexing your website, because Google, whenever they're crawling stats, it's more important that you have to read from the GSC and indexing point of view also. You
Right.
have to read that how frequently their indexing and crawling is happening. That is more important. Apart from that,
Correct.
like many subs are like how your page, after that you can just get to know how your page is performing, where exactly you are currently, and what are the things you have to do. That is the secondary part, but these are the basic thing, like definitely people have to look for that. And yeah,
Yeah.
might be this will help them, yeah, definitely, because this is from my just 6+ years of experience, and I'm doing from the beginning, and still I'm doing that one only, because it helped me, actually, from the, if you can see any kind of website or enterprise level, you can see, or any kind of hospitality, even though I have seen, because they are like, means almost like, whatever you can, I can say, like currently I have one, clients, I don't want to reveal here, but definitely, they're into 36 country. Think about that, their pages. Okay, and it's a huge, like they have n numbers of SKUs. Means SKUs means basically the product, sorry. Okay,
Right.
SKU is there, like n numbers of SKU is there, which is like, I can say, like around for each country, like around they have like 10 to 15,000 of web pages.
Right.
So yeah, so for that, like we have different level of, like indexing and crawling. The frequency is there, and definitely we are working on it, because we have to
Correct.
work thoroughly with the development part and all, how to remove the unwanted pages and all. So many stuffs are there. Yeah,
Right. Right. Yeah.
correct.
Yeah. Well, that's all the time we have for today. And thank you so much, Chandresh, for joining us and sharing a brief insights on how Google search works. So it's been fascinating conversation with our listeners. And like to our listeners, thank you for tuning in to our first episodes. And we hope you learned something new about the Google search. And now, for our listeners, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below in the comment section. And so, thank you so much, Chandresh, for having in our first episode of how Google search works and your briefly insight and experience on the Google search. So, thank you so much, Chandresh.
Thank you for invite me. Thank you, Swapnil. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
great.
and yes, and nice to meet you.
Give one more chance to talk about some more informative,
Yeah,
where I can
definitely.
speak more. Yeah, definitely.
Yes, yes,
Based on
we will
your,
definitely.
audience comment only, again we will do. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
I hope
Yes,
we'll
yes.
get more comments so that we can
Yeah,
talk more about the SEO. Okay.
correct,
Yeah, definitely.
correct. Yeah, yeah, we'll
Oh,
definitely plan for the further. But like today's episode is like fascinating, right? And your brief insights was amazing. Yeah,
thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to the Digital Gyaan Sangam podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to this podcast and leave a review in the comment section. And don't forget to follow Digital Gyaan Sangam podcast on Spotify. Thank you.